Hello everyone, Heather from SkinHealth Canada, and we are pleased to present to you a professional Environ Cool Peel. For those of you who joined us on January 31st for our virtual training, we weren't able to bring you a hands-on treatment that day. So we worked quickly and diligently to gather some video and footage we had filmed in late 2021. So whether you have a DF machine in clinic or you don't, you're able to perform an Environ Cool Peel. Keep in mind as you watch our professional treatment, if you don't have the DF, you can intensify your treatment by the number of layers added with your lactic acid 10%. Your first layer remains 10%. If you add an additional layer or your second layer, you intensify your treatment to a 20% AHA. Your third layer becomes a 30%, and 4 to 6 layers intensifies your treatment to a 40% AHA. Now, keep this in mind as well. If you do have the DF and you're performing field iontophoresis with your haze gauze, and you put your iontophoresis in positive polarity, you also intensify the treatment by dropping the pH by 1. So with that said, we hope you'll enjoy our demonstration of cool peels. If you want more information, you can visit SkinHealth College and revisit our theory presentation, as well as our practical presentation. Hi everyone, Heather from SkinHealth Canada, and I'm here to talk about the importance and the relevance of Environ's Cool Peel. Now is the optimal time to introduce an Environ Cool Peel to your clients. Why? They're looking to not only refine their skin, but renew it and retexturize it. If your client has any of the following concerns, such as uneven pigmentation, coarse or rough skin, even skin that's dehydrated, a cool peel will jumpstart any routine. Cool peels are also ideal for clients post-acne because it's going to address acne scarring and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Cool peels are also ideal if you just want to be a glow getter. You need to optimize the vitality, the radiance, and the luminosity of their skin. Why? Because a cool peel boosts luminosity. It's going to work on that glow and that cell renewal cycle or the regeneration of your skin. Let's face it, the skin gets lazy, and that cell renewal process, which was once every 28 days, starts to slow down to every 4 to 6 weeks as we get into our 40s, 50s, and older. Environ is proud to offer cool peels because not only does it optimize the integrity of the epidermis or the stratum corneum, but they will also maintain the natural protective barrier of the skin. Dr. Des Fernandez does not believe in offering treatments that are too abrasive or again will ruin this important protective barrier, because once you compromise the barrier, you induce inflammation. And when you induce inflammation, you actually accelerate the aging process. And none of us want to age any faster than we have to. So if you want to look 10 years younger, let's start with an Environ Cool Peel. We have 4 great selections in Canada. We have the Moisture Boost, the Deep Cleansing, Bright Recovery, and Vibrant C. The first 3, the Moisture Boost, Deep Cleansing, and Bright Recovery, uses a lactic acid of 10%. We know lactic acid can be derived from either milk products or sugarcane, and it's a gentle form of alpha hydroxy acid that works to gently eat away at keratinized or dead skin cells that have accumulated on the surface of the skin. What's great about lactic acid with Environ is it can also be layered. So for a more sensitive skin or thinner skin, we can start at level 1 or 1 layer to gauge the skin's tolerance and work our way up to even 3 layers. For a thicker, more robust skin, just like coffee, it's the Robusto, we can go 4 to 6 layers. But I always say, let's start simple, gauge the skin's tolerance, and we graduate from there, just like Environ's vitamin A step-up system. So those are 3 treatments we can do with the lactic acid 10%. We also have another great treatment, the Vibrant C, which uses the Vita C Micro Peel. And this is a more gritty formulation, but it's ideal for those weathered skins, the snowbirds, people who have spent a lot of time in the sun, it's super dehydrated, they've got a thicker skin, and they really need to address that overall radiance, luminosity, and glow. So let's start with a little bit of a treatment today, and we're going to touch on the highlights of an Environ Cool Peel. Every Environ treatment starts with a double cleansing, and today we're going to use the pre-cleansing oil, which acts like the dirt magnet to attract dirt, residue, and can break down SPF. It's also available in the retail range from Environ in the Skin Essential line. So we want to use our cleansing oil to really break down foundation, SPF, and other dirt that's attached itself to the skin. And we're going to introduce our touch to the client, really manipulate this product into the skin and allow them to feel really great as we prep them for the subsequent parts of their treatment. Once we've really worked our oil into the skin, we're going to move to our second step, which is our clay micro exfoliator. And this is where we introduce the element of exfoliation and secondary cleanse. Environ does not believe in mechanical exfoliation. Dr. Des will tell you he does not want to compromise or create tears on the barrier. So we're going to apply the micro exfoliator in a nice healthy layer. We can leave it for a few minutes, and if in clinic you love steam, we can apply our steam on top of this, or we can leave it, for 3 to 5 minutes, and we're going to then work it into a lovely gommage. After cleansing with our pre-cleansing oil and micro exfoliator, we're going to do our secondary cleanse with the cleansing gel, which is a lightweight gel. We add a little bit of water to create a beautiful foam, and we are going to manipulate the client's skin to really work this beautiful foam in and give that deep cleanse. So every Environ treatment, including a cool peel, includes a beautiful double cleanse. After double cleansing, all the makeup and residual dirt has been removed. We can tone the skin to restore the pH with the professional alpha hydroxy toner forte. This can be applied with a cotton round, or we can use our hands. And the main active ingredient is glycolic acid, which is the most powerful or potent in the alpha hydroxy family. It offers a gentle but biological form of exfoliation to begin the renewal process before we move into the lactic acid portion of our cool peel. And now it's time for our lactic acid 10%, which is a beautiful gel format. What's beautiful about a gel format is it doesn't slide all over the place, it stays put, it can be layered nicely, and as mentioned in my previous step, the more layers, the more intense the peel becomes. For sensitive skin, 1 to 3 layers. For thicker, more robust skin, we can use up to 6 layers. What's super important about the lactic acid is we are going to enhance the renewal and regeneration process of the skin for improved texture, overall even tone, and radiance. And I'm just going to apply this with a brush. What my client Angela might feel is a little bit of tingling, but I always say it's okay to tingle when you mingle. Tingle means it's active. And you may feel slightly itchy. That's okay. That's the acid working to gobble or break down those keratinized cells. So we're just going to put this on in a very thin layer, and we're going to pretend that Angela is a first-time client, and we're just going to start with 1 generous layer for this visit, and we're going to gauge her tolerance. But again, there's no downtime with this cool peel. Your client or you can get up, go back to work. You can go home and do whatever activities you're going to be doing. Your skin is your skin for life. It's a journey. Environ doesn't believe in offering peels that make you shed like a snake, that give you redness or irritation, with downtime that can last days. It's about having gentle treatments that are still targeted and still precise to optimize your skin's health. Once the lactic acid 10% is removed, or the Vita C micropeel has been removed, it's time to optimize the skin and infuse it with vitamin A. Yes, that is the philosophy or the cornerstone of Environ. Every time we go into the sun, our skin is depleted of vitamin A. So in this part of the treatment, we're going to replenish the skin and normalize the skin using vitamin A. And we are going to use either treatment gel, if you're new to Environ treatments and the brand, and for the more graduated user, we could also opt for the vitamin A and C serum. Today for Angela, I'm going to use the treatment gel, and I'm going to apply it in a nice healthy layer to her skin before I finish with the Alginate mask. And our Alginate mask is super fun, so stay tuned. It's going to create that occlusive effect that really drives this vitamin A deeper into the skin for the best results and the best effect. So I'm going to just apply this in a beautiful thin layer. And I can put a little bit on her décolleté and her neck as well, just to optimize the health of the skin in these areas. And I'm just going to work to really penetrate this into the skin. And make sure it's on in an even layer. Next, I'm ready to apply the Alginate mask, which is going to create an occlusive effect and drive those rich vitamin A ingredients into the skin. And this is going to go on almost like a paste, like we're icing a cake or a cupcake, in a nice thick layer. And for Angela, she's comfortable with me going over her eyes, even over her mouth, to really seal this mask in order for it to do what it has to do. So again, we have to work quite quickly with this one, but once it's on, it creates a lovely sort of thermal effect on the skin. And again, the occlusion is what's going to help drive those actives even deeper. I'm going to go over her mouth, so she won't be able to chat with me for a little bit. And it's just, again, a nice, healthy layer of the Alginate. For those who have the DF3, we know we can use the machine during a cool peel with the haze gauze and conductive gel, and later on, after we've applied our vitamin A, we can perform iontophoresis with the Alginate mask. So we're going to start our iontophoresis set for 20 minutes. And now we work to ionize. We're going to finish our treatment after the Alginate mask with Essential Moisturizer, which is a really lightweight moisturizer that gives the barrier some protection and nourishment. And of course, you can follow through with SPF. You want to protect that skin on a regular basis from the UV and blue light, especially after a cool peel where we've eliminated all that debris and dead skin. And let's ask Angela just to turn her face towards the camera to show that radiant, healthy, beautiful glow. And that's an Environ Cool Peel.